all of us can change our lives if we change the way we think. And today we'll be focusing on a brilliant subject, a subject that talks about taking ownership, because if you don't take ownership of your life, someone else will take ownership of your life. And if someone else takes ownership of your life, then you become to be a steward in your life. But I want to say to all of us, we need to understand and know that we were created for greatness. We need to understand and know that we are brilliant. We need to understand and know that everything that we're doing in life is so that our lives may be better. So today, we're talking about taking ownership. Most of the time, we fail to take ownership. Because we fail to take ownership, we end up blaming other people. We end up blaming our friends. We blame our parents. We blame our siblings. We blame the system. We blame the government. We're just playing the blame game. And guess what? Blame never assaults. Blame never heals, but it wounds. Blame never accepts, but it rejects. Blame just makes you to be a negative and a bitter person. So today, I want us to talk a little bit about this, taking ownership. I believe that if you are to take ownership in your life, you must, number one, have a winning mentality. Winning mentality does not happen by mistake. It happens because someone has made a conscious decision to be a winner. You don't become a winner, Njay. You become a winner because you show up. People who show up, they know what they are born to do. People who show up, they know that they were born to be brilliant. I believe that all of us today, we want to show up in our lives, because most people, they find themselves stop living at 27 and only die at 72. A person can stop living at 27 and only to go to the grave at 72, which means from the age of 27 to the age of 72, this person was no longer living. They were just existing. They were part of the stats instead of making a difference in their lives. And we have a lot of people like those. They are dead, but we're working with them. They've stopped living. Don't stop living. Keep your dream alive. One person made a powerful statement. She said, if the dream is big enough, facts don't count. It may be a fact that you were born from a poor family, but if the dream is big enough, facts don't count. It may be a fact that maybe you don't have both your hands, but if the dream is big enough, facts don't count. It may be a fact that you are told by your school teacher or someone or a doctor that you've got an incurable disease. But if the dream is big enough, facts don't count. Even if you may have been told that you are HIV positive. For me, HIV simply stands for health is vital. So guess what? When you begin to take ownership, you remember that I'm HIV positive, but I'm going somewhere. I've got cancer, but I have cancer in my cell. I'm not cancer. I'm bigger and better than cancer. Cancer cannot stop me from achieving. Cancer cannot stop me from succeeding in life. But I'm going to push myself, because great things in life, ladies and gentlemen, happen to a man and a woman who is willing to push. You will realize that all of us have got a lot of excuses that we can use why we are where we are. But the truth of the matter, when you begin to push, you push against all odds. A person who's got the push in their mind, they don't wait for perfect conditions. They are pushing whether it's raining, they are pushing whether there's the sun, they are pushing whether, it's cold. Why? Because they are driven by something bigger than them. What drives you? What makes you tick? What makes you wake up in the morning? What makes you begin to say to yourself, I'm waking up, I'm making a difference? This is what I always tell people, that every morning I wake up, I just say these words to myself. Linda, this is the day that the Lord has made. You will rejoice and be glad in it. And because I've said that, guess what? When I wake up, immediately in my mind, I'm saying I have favor with everyone. I have opportunities all around me. Everyone who's coming closer to me is coming to be a blessing in my life, not to take anything away from me. But it starts with me. Anything that is great does not start around you. It starts with you. So if you allow it to happen within you, guess what? When it comes out, we begin to see you as a glowing person. We begin to see you as a brilliant person. We begin to see you as a person who's going somewhere. But this is the truth. You need to take ownership. Some people are not willing to take ownership that they didn't do well at school. And they know they didn't study, but they don't want to take ownership. Some people don't want to take ownership that their businesses did not do well, but they know they didn't work hard.